Hello everyone, my name is Peyton and I work at the Lethbridge Public Library. Today we are going to make portobello mushroom burgers. So this is part of May's theme of in season. And so one of the things that's in season right now is mushrooms. And so I have this cookbook here by Alastair Hendy on mushrooms. And we're just going to use the recipe for the portobello mushroom burger. So if you see in the recipe here, it does come with a sauce and then also tells us how to turn a mushroom into what is essentially a beef patty. So that's what we are going to work on today. All right, so to start, we're going to start with the rosemary aioli, and that is going to be the sauce. So to make the aioli, mash garlic with sea salt to form a paste. So we need 1 clove of garlic, and I say it again, large one, so I took the biggest one out of the bundle. Now, they do say to mash it up. So if you have a garlic masher, I would use it now. I do not. I debated buying it for this and other recipes, and I was just like, you know what, we're supposed to be staying at home in isolation. I shouldn't drive into town just for a garlic masher. So I put it on my list of kitchen wants, which it seems to be growing with every Joy Cookbook video and recipe. But I'm going to do my best, so let's just cut this guy up. Does say to mash it. I'm going to see if I can get it into little teeny itty bitty teeny tiny chunks. But I don't know, I'm debating, like, do I use a spoon and try to mash it against like the side of the bowl? Do I use a fork and try to do something magical with it? Like, what is the best way for me to proceed without specifically a masher? So if you have any tips for how to properly mash or just generally mash up garlic, comment below. Right. Teeny, teeny, tiny. Or, I mean, end result, I could just have a chunkier sauce to spread on. And I love garlic, so I don't mind if it's slightly chunkier. I am wondering, I mean, it kind of mashes. Not as much as I'd like, but let's see if we can try and get them a little bit smaller. This is a good recipe if you're angry. Chopping everything into little bits. All right. Can call that good enough. I'm going to put it in our bowl. Just set the cutting board to the side for a moment. So, with our clove of garlic, we're going to put in a half teaspoon of sea salt. I actually think it's open, so I must have used this for another recipe. It's alive. Here's our half teaspoon. Let's just see here. Mash garlic with sea salt to form paste. I don't know how pasty it's gonna be. I mean, it's sea salt, so it's like rock hard. I mean, I can hear it snapping and cracking and stuff. I mean, maybe kind of a little bit pasty, paste-like. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on the light. See if that helps a bit. It's evening, sun setting, so the lighting isn't great, but you want to eat these fresh, so we're having them for supper. All right, we're gonna call it good enough. It's not a paste, but that's okay. Do what I want when I'm in my kitchen. Mash in the chopped rosemary. So chopped rosemary, we get 2 teaspoons. Why do I cut my nails when I need to open these? Ow. Okay. There we go. 2 teaspoons. One. 2. That seems like quite a bit, but I don't know. I made a spaghetti once. It called for like a cup of parsley or something ridiculous, and it was so much parsley. Like, it was just, our teeth turned green, and I just could not understand why anyone would want that much parsley. But you know, you learn, you make notes. Like, it's why I want my mom's cookbooks. It's because she has the notes of how to change, what to do, those little cool things. Then mix in the oil. So a 1/2 tablespoon of olive oil. Here's a question for cooks out there that have answers. Why do we have liquid and dry measuring cups but not liquid and dry measuring spoons? Now asking the hard questions here at Joy Cookbooks. If you have the answer, comment below. Alright. Gonna mix this up in a non-paste. And then we're going to add in the mayonnaise. A 1/2 cup. Mayonnaise is one of the few things in life I will actually spend money on the brand name of. I just find non-brand name mayonnaise tastes weird and isn't as yummy. So I will splurge those extra couple dollars to get the brand name. This is not an advertisement. I did not get paid to say that. All right. Add in the mayo. For anybody with lactose intolerant friends, mayonnaise is an egg and oil base and is safe to have. So these burgers are vegetarian and lactose free unless you add cheese. Okay. So mix the mayonnaise with our non-paste. And then the last thing to do is add in some lemon juice. It says to taste. Add in to taste. There you go. That is definitely more than enough. Came out a little faster than I wanted there. That's okay. be lemon and rosemary aioli rather than just rosemary aioli. Okay. Now, I'm going to taste this with my finger. And it's only me and my partner eating it, so it's okay that I do that. It is not being served to a group because we can't meet in groups right now. So I'm not doing anything wrong. Just gonna try. That's actually really good. It's not strong. Little strong at the end there, never mind. It's like you taste it and it's this mild, fresh yumminess. And then it kind of, like you think it's about to fade, and then ba-bam! I tasted lemon, and then I tasted the garlic, and now I have a lingering of rosemary. Super yum. So we're going to set that aside for our burgers. And now we are moving on to our mushrooms. So we're going to start by heating a skillet. So I don't have my oven on the screen. Apologies, it's just the way the kitchen is laid out, and with my lack of expertise with technology and my limited amount of where I can actually place the camera, the oven will not be in this film. But I am going to start heating the skillet. Do they say? Heat the skillet. Feel like I'm on the Great Canadian Baking Show. With no specific medium, low, high. Who knows? We'll just heat it. Okay, now we have to wash the mushrooms. So this is a Portobello mushroom. It's fairly large, and I still need to clean them. So I'm just going to rinse them and lay them on the cardboard. Now, personal preference, if you want these, if you want to take out the gills. So the gills are these little black folds in here. If I can, those are the gills, and you can remove them for this. Some people prefer to remove them because it does make it cleaner, because little bits of dirt and stuff can get in there. Okay. To make burgers, Portobello mushrooms. Okay, so it says to brush them with oil, so I'm going to get a little, actually, no. No, that's not good enough. We have a little bowl here. Have our little bowl, put in oil. Grab my paintbrush from somewhere. Here it is. And we're just gonna brush them liberally. How do you say liberally? With oil. And it does say to put more in the pan, preferred, needed, etc. And then rub with salt and pepper. So I'm gonna grab another bowl. My super teeny tiny bowl. Pour a little bit of salt in there. Sprinkle the salt. Pepper. Rub. Don't really get that instruction. Rub in salt and pepper. Ew. There's more of it's on my hands than on the burger. And add to the skillet, cooking over high heat. Oh, it does say high heat. I'll turn it up then. Until tender. You may need to add more oil. Alright. So I turned on my fan. Can do the next mushroom now. Salt. Rub-a-dub-dub. Mushroom in the grill. Oil. Flip. Salt. Way too much salt. Pep. Oh, this is good. Okay, nope, gotta wash my hands. Turn that. Not use a grinder with oily hands. It just doesn't work. Come on. Where are my tools? Okay. Okay, good enough. Rub it in there. That one on. Okay, I don't actually like cooking with oil, so I'm going to take water. And I just fill up a little cup of water like that. As needed. Alright, last one. Oil. I did not expect the mushrooms to be that smoky when I laid them in. Oil. Salt. And let's try this. There we go. Pepper. Rub, 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 rub. And in the pan. Clean off my hands again. Open the window. Alright, so I'm going to move the camera just so you can see a bit, so bear with me. Those are our mushrooms. Getting nice and tender. Looks good. Alright, gotta reposition. There we go. Alright, so I have my tongs to check on the mushrooms, flip them over as I see necessary. Adding more, I'm adding just what's left of the oil in here, I'm adding to the mushrooms. A little bit of clean up while we wait for them to cook. Now I've eaten these before, never cooked them. So I'm hoping tenderness is checked like the same way you usually do with a fork. We'll find out. Right. Heat heavy skillet, fresh mushroom, salt and pepper, add to skillet, cook over high heat until tender, and then we'll remove them in a little bit. And we'll get our tomato ready. So I'm just going to do a quick rinse of this. And we'll start working on the tomato. So, let's give this a rinse as well. And they want you to have two thick slices for everyone. So, how do I want to do it? Well, so, okay. It calls for 2 beefsteak tomatoes, each cut into 4 thick slices. So the easiest way to do 4 is to do half, and then half again. There's my tomato. Just gonna cut out them. Oh, you know what I want to do? I'm going to take this a little bit because it still has a little bit of edible. Let me just try. Yummy. Oh my gosh, it's like better than ranch. If you like ranch, you'll like the rosemary aioli. So yum. And what we're going to do with the tomato is once the, I almost said burgers, the mushroom burgers come off, we will, we'll put the tomato on. So I'm going to move the camera again. And here's our burgers simmering. So you can see the two there were laid flat down. So they got a nice crumble on them. Nice little cooking sheen. And the other two I put in after, so they're just waiting. I'm going to flip the other two over now. Look. Oh yeah, that beauty. Okay, so see if I can do this with two hands. Smoky, which we talked about. I don't want to turn the fan on high just yet because, you know, you won't be able to hear me. But if you look when I poke down, if they're quite, these two got a little bit more cook time, but they are quite soft. So that's what we want. I'm going to add some more water, which is going to create more smoke. Just trying to think of how I want to do this. I want a plate. That's what I want. Okay, I'm turning the fan on high, so forgive me. Yeah, I hope you can still hear me. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to take the mushrooms off of the skillet, and we're going to put the tomatoes on, and we're going to get the tomatoes nice and add the tomato slices to the hot skillet and sear. A nice searing. So we want to sear them briefly, about 30 seconds each side. So let's take our mushrooms off. And the reason you want to eat them warm is what the recipe says. So we'll have to be quick with the tomatoes, which is a-okay. One tomato, that's a really thick tomato. 3 and 4. So those are mushrooms. These are our tomatoes. So they're going to sit for 30 seconds. Fortunately, this video has a timer on them, so I'm actually going to time it. You can see this could have been cut in half. That is like a pitch thick tomato. It's going to be going on the bun. It will be cut down. Great, and we're going to flip them. So we have that nice sear on them. You know, well, that's good work from end, so that's okay. And let's make our burgers while we wait that last 30 seconds. Ta-da! Okay. So I have my 2 buns here. That is a knife. We're going to move that out of my way. The best thing about these burgers is that you make them however you want. I'm just keeping an eye on my tomatoes. The top ones, I'm going to show you really quick. The top one just has like the little sear on where it actually was able to touch the pan. And I'm going to leave my tomatoes on there, but I turned off the burner so they won't burn, and I will flip them again in a second. So, buns. You can make them basically however you want. It does say you can add butter. I'm not going to add butter. I am going to add this aioli ever so carefully with no spillage whatsoever on both sides of my bun. And the rest will be a dipping sauce. So yummy. Okay. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to, well, I was going to do tomato burger. Well, just so thick. shear on it. Sear. Nice sear on it. Here's my other one. This is my super thick one. And I think I'm actually going to use my... Okay, this is going to be an adventure. Who wants an adventure? The tomato. This one's going to be for dipping. This one... Yeah, that's more reasonable. Just going to try to cut in half. Oh! And I did it. Yay, victory. And put it on again. Again, can't cut in a straight line. We learned that in another video. Got that other sear going. And my tops, though, like again, like really, they want like this much tomato on a burger? Weird people. So what I'm going to do is my two tops of the burgers are going to become dipping things. I'm going to cut them up, have them with the aioli, because I know my partner is a very picky eater and doesn't want them. So let's re-sear those to a degree. Little semblance. Cut these up. Weird. I don't think I've ever held a hot tomato before. Okay. And those ones here just fit. Grabbing a bowl. Tomato in the bowl. Adaptation is key with cooking. Cutting board in the sink. This will be with my aioli. So, it's a side. Tomato and aioli. Alright. So, let's grab, okay, this one I want at the bottom. And this one is a bottom. They don't even fit the buns. I'm going to take the little burger. And I'll take one of the burger ones. It's not fair if I give my partner both for one. And then a topping. I'm not adding lettuce just because if we buy an entire head of lettuce for one recipe, we're not going to eat all the lettuce. So it just becomes a waste. And then also not adding onion because I don't want to. And if I don't want to add onion, I don't have to. In the recipe, it recommends to add unsalted butter for spreading, half a red onion finely sliced into rings, arugula, or other salad leaves, and then salt and pepper to taste if you want to add that on. So let's fold. I really wanted to use the thicker buns that you get, you know, the ones with like the sesame seeds, but they have milk in it. All the buns except for Wonder Bread has milk in it. Just a heads up if you know anyone. That's why I found out. So here, try to turn it on its side. It's gonna fall apart. I can feel it falling apart. This will be fun to cut up. Is our Portobello mushroom burger. I'm not gonna touch a book with dirty hands. That'll be bad. So let me just wipe off the sauce. Again, this recipe came from Mushrooms by Alastair Hendy, which you can get at the Lethbridge Public Library in physical form. So this was Peyton for Drive Cookbooks. Thanks for hanging with me and allowing my alterations to the original recipe. For May, we are also doing a Japanese cabbage salad, and we will be doing a potato salad as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's other recipes or themes you want to see, please comment below. And I hope y'all are doing well, and hopefully COVID-19 is ending soon. I mean, May long weekend's coming up, and want to get outdoors. Have a great day, everybody.